Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Autotech. Today we are going to set up a Linux lab for practice session. After setting up the Linux lab, we can easily hands-on with all the basic commands and learn Linux effectively. So today we are going to cover that is for the Linux lab. We are going to set up a virtual lab with inside of the virtual machines. So you can download VMware. Otherwise, if you are using VirtualBox, then it will be great. So basically, I am using VMware 17 Pro. Then for the Linux operating system, you should download CentOS 9. It is supported by Red Hat. So basically, we are learning Linux administration. So CentOS is required for that. Even we need a one Linux kind of flavor operating system that should be Debian based. So for that, we would just install Ubuntu server. Then for remote session of command line, we are just going to download Movaxstrom because Movaxstrom is basically used for taking multiple session session of remote access. Then we'll also learn that is how we are going to create Linux lab inside of the AWS AWS free tier account. So let's go. So first of all, I'm just going to Google and search for or download VMware. You can just download VMware Workstation 17 Pro. So you will get this page. Then you have to click on download now. I mean, I have already installed VMware in my laptop, so you have to download and install it. Whenever you are installing, VMware asks for its license key. License key is something, it will be active with your product and it will be smooth. You can use smoothly that software. So for that, we just you can search in Google, that is VMware Workstation product key GitHub. Whenever you will just search in it, you can get this page. So here you can find up some few license key. So you have to just enter one license key during the installation of VMware. So then it will be fully installed. So and you will get this window. Okay. So the next things we are going to require, that is CentOS 9. So for that, I'm just searching CentOS download. So here is the official page of CentOS. So basically we need CentOS stream. So we'll click on it. So that will be the latest. It will be the CentOS 9. So we just need 64-bit. So let me click on it. So it will be almost 9.6 GB. So I have already downloaded CentOS 9. Same way, you will go to the Google Chrome and type Ubuntu server download. So you should download Ubuntu server 22.04 .3 LTS. You should now click on download, then it will be download. So I have already downloaded this software, like operating system and all of this thing setup is ready. So let's move. That is how you are after downloading all of the iOS image of operating system. How we are going to install inside of the VirtualBox. So this is my VirtualBox. So I'm just going to show you that is how I'm going to install CentOS 9. So I'm just click on create a new virtual machines. Okay. So here that is the installer Dix image ISO. So you need to suppose you are going to install CentOS 9. So you have to click on browse. So my CentOS 9 is in available in D drive. So I'll click on this iOS image and I just click on I'll install the operating system later. So then I'm just click on next. So I'm just going to use CentOS 9. So you can just click on CentOS 8 64-bit, then you will click on 9. So you can change here that is CentOS 9. So all of the Linux operating CentOS installations files should be go to one directory. So we click on browse. So I'm just going to click on this PC. So my D drive, there is this free space of 49 GB. So I'm just clicking on it and try to make a separate folder wherever all of those like working files should be installed on a specific folder. So I'll just name it CentOS 9. Just a minute. Okay, so like this folder is already selected. So I'm just click on CentOS 9. Okay. So you can recommended is 20 GB, but I'll just assigning it's 40 GB. Okay. So the setting will be remain same. So we can click on next. So here we can going to customize the hardware. So I'm just giving a space of for allow memory of 4 GB. In here, I can say in new CD or DVD ID, it is auto detect. So I'm click on use image file. So I'm going to browse. So here is my CentOS 9. Again, you can select here. Then everything will be remain same. Then I will click on close and just click on finish. I'm just click on power on these virtual machines. It will automatically boot in 53 seconds. Before that, I am telling you that is what will the process for installing Ubuntu. So I have already installed the Ubuntu server, but let's try it again. So I'm just removing the Ubuntu directory. So here I'm going to open virtual machines. Uh, you can say that you can see I have already installed the Ubuntu. So I'm just forwarding this Ubuntu. So here for installing Ubuntu, I'm just clicking on create a new machines. Here I will click on it, install Ubuntu server. For that, I'm just selecting the iOS file. Let us see my iOS file will available in download. So right now I will start operating system later. Then next, so I'm going to using Ubuntu server. For that, you can select Ubuntu here. Click on next. So I'm here creating a special directory for Ubuntu. Okay, so I'm just make a folder Ubuntu. Click on next. It is recommended size for 20 GB, so I'm just allowing 30 GB for Ubuntu server. Just click on next. I'll go to the customized hardware. Here I can just allow 3 GB will be like more than 3 GB will be great for it. So here in CD DVD, so I will click on that, select that iOS file again, and everything will be remain same. So I'm just click on that, uh, then finish. So here I'll power on the virtual machines. So it is like checking the disks. For that I can click on escape. It will be also installing. Let's wait for the 4 to 5 minute. Yes, so now we can see the CentOS installation window. So I'm just clicking on English. So English for India. Then click on continue. Like it is all of these things are automatic. What is happening? Automatic taking all of the default values. So right now these are few error in red color. So we just set up these things. So I'm just click on installation destination. So I'm just along 40 GB. Okay. So click on 40 GB. So this is the virtual disk drive space for operating system. Now I'm selecting this 40 GB. Then click on done. So now partitioning automatic selected. This is the root account. In Windows it is called administrator account. So basically in root I'm just setting the password. Now click on done. Here user creation. So user creation, so I'm just writing, I'm just creating a user, my name. Also I'm just going to giving user password. Click on done. So here if you need only core server, then you can select on, but I need to show you a server with GUI. GUI means graphical user interface. It will be easy to do basic operation for the Linux beginners, because whatever you are just doing with the command prompt for the learning basic commands, so that you can also observe that will be in graphically, so it will be better for you as a beginner. So click on begin installation. So now installation is starting. So next we'll go to the Ubuntu server. It is like selecting for the language, so we'll click on English. So I'm just clicking update to the new installer. So here I'm just click on done. Here I'm just click on done. Again you just click on done, done. You'll click on continue. Here you'll the get this window. You have to set up all of your names. So suppose I'm just setting of my name, and what will be your server name. Server name should be testing, and you can pick a username. Username should be, suppose I'm just setting of my name. Password, you have to set a password. So you can just click on continue, done. Now it's starting installing. Let's move to CentOS. It is installing few packages. If your system is is there not a sufficient RAM, you can just create a AWS free tier account. You can also practice inside of the AWS. That will be also I'll teach you or guide you. That is how you are going to set up a AWS, create a AWS free tier account. Along with that, how you are going to do perform all of the lab of Linux inside of the AWS. It is just going on here, installing all of the packages. So basically, I am using three kind of Linux. Debian. This one is a Parrot OS. I'm using Parrot OS for cyber security purpose. Then I'm using CentOS 9 for the administration purpose. As Ubuntu server, if I'm just going to install any kind of software or want to just running application, then I'm using Ubuntu server. Along with that, I was using Kali. So let me describe all of the Debian commands. Command lines are same, but in case of CentOS and Red Hat, that will be little bit different. But whatever the command line you are performing in Ubuntu server, that will be same in Kali and Debian, Kali and Parrot. But inside of CentOS, that will be something different uh, uh, from the Debian based Linux. If I talk about SUSE Linux, then that will be more different. All of the three kinds of Linux. So if I talk about Arch Linux, then it will be also more like different. Arch Linux command prompt is totally different from all of these Linux. So don't worry for that. I will teach you that is different variant to Linux, so that it can help you to get into a good job. Along with the tech part, I'm going to teach like upload a few videos also designing. That should be on. That is how you are going to design in Canva, and how can a fresher get into different job in a different domain. That will be also. I'm thinking that is going to start a new playlist for that. Now it's done. You can see the installation is complete. So I'm just click on reboot. Now it is rebooting. This basically is a virtual machine. There is no pen drive installed inside of the laptop. So I'm just click on start. Just see in CentOS. Okay, the package is still installing. It will be take time. Okay, now it's done. So I'm just clicking a user. Uh, I'm taking the username is Navaranjan, and it is asking for the password for the Navaranjan. Okay, you can see here that is the Navaranjan user is running now. So what is happening? So basically we expecting a graphical user interface, but I am not using graphical interface of Ubuntu server, because I am only uh, just using the core command prompt only. So let's perform few basic command. In basic command I will make another video, but let's see. Suppose I'm going to update the update the Linux operating system Ubuntu. So basically, I'm typing the command sudo apt get update. Even I'm also going to teach you that is what is sudo, what is apt package, and all of the commands and argument from the basics. So let's perform few tasks. So I'm just click on update. So it is asking for the password. So now the update started. Let's see how much process is covering in CentOS. The Okay, now it is installing few more packages. It will take time. Uh, okay, now update is finished. So let's me clear the for the clearing all of those things. So I'm just type clear. So again, I'm going to type sudo apt get upgrade. I just want to upgrade all of the packets. So let's upgrade it. So I'm just click on Y so that it will be upgraded. Packages are upgrading. So let's see what is the process is going on. It's still going on. It will take few times. In Linux, I basically love the dark window. Like this is whole dark. You have to only perform the tasks, and it is need that level of skill so that you can perform all tasks without seeing any kind of graphical thing. So really, it needs to be just excel in your skill set. Don't worry for that. Whenever I was in mechanical background, so that time I had not any kind of laptop. So I was just using my roommate's laptop that is in Pune. So I installed Kali Linux inside of his laptop, and I did not know that is how to install Kali. So I take few lectures from YouTube and here and there and install Kali. Then that time I just perform few kind of tasks like update and upgrade to the operating system, and all of the process is going inside of a dark like dark command prompt. So that should be looks more fancy to me. So that fancy for me, and I decided that day that is whatever I am going to do, that should be Linux. So I choose Linux, first. Like prefer Linux first to learn anything about the Linux. In today's generation, there is a lot of uses of Linux not in system administration, but in inside of many areas there is a huge uses of Linux. So if I talk about the DevOps, then wide use of Linux. Then if I talk about a lot of other domain, there will be also uses of Linux. So now it is update is done. So I just want to do few more things with this Linux. So here it is going. Let's see. Okay, I'm just clearing these things. So I just want to install a net tool. Suppose I'm just taking remote access this command prompt or this server. Then I need its IP address. So let's check the IP address. So for checking IP address, Windows command Linux command should be ifconfig. Okay, it's saying that is command ifconfig is not found, but can be installed with sudo apt net install net tool. So let's install this net tool apt install. Okay, clear. Okay. So suppose I am checking that is what is the user I'm logged in inside of the this server. So for that, so I'm just going to write who am I. So that will be Navaranjan user. So suppose I'm just checking what is the version of my Linux. For checking version of Linux, you have to write a command cat. So I will teach you that is what is this command cat slash etc slash os release. So here you can check that is I am using Ubuntu and version should be 22.4. Here you can check all of these things about uh, Linux operating system. So let's see. I'm just installing NetTools now. So I just type this command. So here this is my IP address. So I'm just doing one thing. CentOS is installation is going on. I have already told you that is you have to download MOBA external. So for remote session of Linux operating system, so I'm just typing here MOBA extern download. For free, you have to download this. So I have already installed MOBA extern in my system. So let's search the MOBA extern. So this is my mobile MOBA extern application. I'm just going to take a remote session. That would be SSH. So SSH is be all about secure. So you can go with the telnet, but I prefer to be SSH right now. For the remote host means you have to enter the IP address. Here is the IP address. I'm just IP address is 192.168 uh, 211.131. So let's type. That should be IP address is 192.168 to 11.131. So specify username. Yes, my operating system has a username that should be Navranjan. Okay, so click on OK. Let's see what happening. Okay, it is asking for the password. Okay, I have already set a password. So for that, let put up my password. That should be I have already set during installation. Do you want to use the password for yes? See, you can go to my Ubuntu server. This it is inside of the virtual box. You can find the server. Suppose I am performing any task, so I just repeatedly just open the virtual machine and all the this type of work is really hectic. So I just do one thing. I just take all of the remote access my server. So if you can say this is a mobile extreme Windows, if you are get confused, so you have to type who am I. Okay, so this is my username. Suppose if you just want to run again sudo apt-get update, so definitely it will be update. So it will ask for password. Now you can smoothly perform all of the tasks from the mobile extreme. So basically I like mobile extreme. So I just do one thing whenever I am just doing or running any kind of task, it is asking for the permission. So let me create a root password. So I'm just want to create. Suppose I'm just change the user. Suppose I'm just click on root. Then I don't know what is the password of root. Okay, so let me set. Actually, let me set the root password. So sudo password for changing password for, root. Okay, it will ask for the new password. Suppose I am going to giving a new password. Okay, retype the new password. Update. So let I'm just performing. I'm just changing the user. So I'm just click on root. It will ask for the set new password, which we are setting up. So just a minute. Okay. So now we are just changing to the root profile. Suppose I am performing any kind of task, then it will be not asking for the password, because root is kind of administration, and this account has lot of privilege to do anything. So let's go back to the uh, go check the installation. What is like it is still progressing. It will take hardly 2 to 3 minutes again, so that it will be finished. So this is the things, but many requests is there, that is people are getting few error whenever they are taking access from mobile external. So even I am just helping them. That is why sometimes mobile external deny to take access of any kind of um, remote session with the Linux terminal. So for that you need to go to the VM. Uh, you need to go to setting. Here you can check the network adapter. So you have to click on custom specific virtual network, and you have just click VMnet NAT. Okay, if you are clicking on, you can do with these things. Otherwise, if you are clicking on breeze, then sometimes it will not also get connect with the VM. Otherwise, you have to click on NAT. You can choose NAT, then check is there any possibility to take access, remote access of your system. So now we are successfully installing the CentOS. So I'm just clicking on reboot the system. Okay, wow. So here I'm just giving to the password. This is how look likes of CentOS. Ubuntu server is all about only command prompt, only dark or like window. This should be some graphical, and you will perform all of these things graphically and use few command prompts. Okay. So here is the terminal. In here, I'm just suppose I'm just taking root access. Here is root access. So for updating Ubuntu server, that should be the command sudo apt-get update. But here is command something different. You have to type dnf update. Now the update is started. This is how all of the setup inside of the VirtualBox. Now gradually we will move forward to see how the command prompt, what kind of operations we are going to perform inside of the VirtualBox. So right now I'm just going to show you the next things. Two things I am already show you, that is we'll download VM, then CentOS, then Ubuntu server we have already installed, and we just take remote access also. Now I'm just showing you that is how we are going to create AWS free tier account, and in free tier accounts how we are going to take create a Linux virtual lab inside of the AWS. Okay, it's done now. Right now I just power up all of these windows. So let's me do the power off. Okay, even I am performing any tasks of here, that it will be not work because I have already powered up the windows. So I just click on exit. Now it's done. So let's move to the third step, that is how we are going to perform in AWS mm, Linux lab. So what will we do? I just click on AWS free tier. So here you can click on these things. So here it is showing that is create a free account. Okay, you can give your email address, name, then verify the email address, then it will be asked for your card details, which can it will be charged few Indian rupees, uh, not like more than 100 rupees. So along with that, I'm just go to my setup. So here, this is my AWS free tier account. So this is my AWS free tier account. Okay. So if you want to click on any running any kind of instances, so I'm just go to click on instances. So here I'm just click on launch instances. So here you will get browse all AMI. Suppose I'm just click on take Amazon Linux. So I just click on select. So everything will be remain same. Suppose I'm just click on create a key pair. Suppose I'm just creating a key pair. Key pair name should be lab setup. Okay. Now I'm just downloading the key pair. So here will be the launch instance. So now the instance is launching. So let's see. It's pending right now. Here I can type Linux lab. Okay. Suppose I'm click on instances. Okay. Now it turn into Linux. Okay. So here I click on it. So I'm just going to connect. Now it is connecting. See, now it's done. I'm just taking access of his web interface, but I just want to do also its remote access. So the operating system is still running inside of the AWS. So I'm just click on command prompt. I'm just click on CD downloads. Okay. So here you can for the connect, click on connect. Okay. You can see the SSH client. So you have to click on it. You just click on SSH. This command you can copy here. So we have already, I can show you, we have already downloaded a key pair. This is lab setup.pem. So I'm just copy this commands and click on it. Okay. So it will be click on yes. See, this is how you'll take AWS Linux remote access of AWS Linux. Now you will smoothly perform all of the tasks in here. So this is how you can create multiple things with the Linux. So right now, suppose I am not using this Linux, so this will be the Linux. So I'm just do one thing, just terminate or stop these instances, because if you are running this Linux, then it will be no need like resources is consuming your free tier value or hours will be deduct. So that I'm just stopping this Linux because I'm not going to use right now. So whenever you will perform all of those Linux tasks, one more I just refresh. Now everything is stopped. Then I just do one thing, just sign out my account. Now you have seen all of the processes. So for this today all about, I just share everything, that is how to set up a like download VMware, and where for the activate VMware product key you have to get three keys from GitHub. Then you have to download CentOS 9 Ubuntu server. Then you have to download Movaxstrom, install CentOS in VirtualBox, and what is the installation process I have just showed you. Then you have to install Ubuntu server. Then how to take access, remote access from Movaxstrom. For that you need to download Movaxstrom. I have also show you. Again, I am also showing that is how you are going to create free tier account in AWS and how to set a Linux lab in free tier account. So for today, like this session is going to complete. Like this is all about set up a virtual lab. For tomorrow session, we will cover the basic command lines of Linux. And if you are really liking the video, so you have to just share with your friends and click like on all of this video and subscribe the channel. Even if you need to suggest any kind of improvement in the content or any kind of support from my end through video, then you can just comment on the uh, comment section so that I can read comments and help like make video according to your recommendation. For today, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.